All right, it is Tuesday, January 19th. Let's take a look at a few more stocks. MNKD, let's take a look. Mankind Corp. All right, it has a 218 million float, market cap 758 million. It's pretty good. What else you notice down here? 5% insiders, 29% institutions, current debt 131 million, pretty fair valued. Frozen in my back. Biopharmaceutical company focused on discovery, development, commercialization of therapeutic products such diseases for diabetes and cancer. It's founded by Afridi Mann, February 14th, 1991, headquartered in Westlake Village, California. 101,000 buys, 89,000 sells. Minus 45 income. That's 45 million income. Million. Sales 62.7 million. Big float 224 million. Last news on this was Mankind Corporation participated in HC Wainwright BioConnect. I don't see nothing else with that. Offers Afrezza inhaled insulin for adults and diabetes. Did they do anything COVID? Looking back here, I don't see none. All right, the monthly. If they did, that's a good thing. All right, this formed. You have 2004 July. 70. This thing popped at 110. It was a split, so it was lower than that, but this came all the way down. You can see right from the move in 2014. This crashed. And then 2017, we've pretty much been flat. We go to the daily here. Let's take a look. Excuse me. So yeah, 2017, this bounced. Then this went up to 7. Came back to this one line. Look, the all important one line. The one line never fails in penny stock land. It does, but I mean, it never fails as far as they come to these one lines a lot. All right, so you have a line up here. Let's see what else we got here. Where's another big line here? 3 line. It's broke above the 3 line. See this from 2017, the 3 line, it bounced up. Really 7. Came back to the 1. Look at this back and forth. Now we're at the 3 line again. And let's see here. As we go further, let's look. We take this out. So when this came down right here in that February, March, the crash, it's looking like the best time to buy again. Remember 2008, March, a lot of these stocks, and we're really taking off now until we get the next drop, but who knows when that is. April, May, this went to 225, 175. Look at this, go to 4 plus. It's really took off. And now we're going back and forth. Now you want this 3 to hold. It's sort of sliding back. That's a big line. I had that big wick here. 2018 and had that move. Back and forth, back and forth. So 3 don't hold, you're going lower, 275 and lower. And right now you just want it to reclaim. You want it just to get back up to 350 plus to test that 4 zone. And then eventually, if you get some sort of good news, 4 or 5, the 6 plus. So it's made a big run, like a lot of these stocks. So we'll see how this turns out. All right, Zio Farm Oncology, 200 million float, 797 million market cap. Insiders in 6% plus. Institutions good, 55%. Debt 2.52 million. It's really good. Look at that. No debt. Enterprise value is a little bit overvalued a little bit right now. Biopharmaceutical company engages in development, acquisition, commercialization, immuno-oncology, cell-based and gene-based therapies for cancer. It was founded September 9th, 2003, headquartered in Boston, Mass. 517,000 buys, which is always a good sign. They have minus 73 million income. Their sales listed. Same float about. Announces election of James Hung, chairman of the board of directors. This is the 14th. I don't see news before that. Let's see here. What do they have going here? Any phase drugs? They have a phase two. I'm reading cell therapy, receptors. A lot of things with that. They have any partnerships? Research and development agreement with National Cancer Institute. So that's basically that. Look at the monthly here. I have these lines drawn out. Yeah, way back in 18. So let's see here. 2006. This was in like the 5 range. Came crashing down with the market. This one as low as like 45 cents. Bounced back and forth for years. Big explosion 2015. As this went higher. And we came down to the 2 zone. And here we are now. So the 2 line looks pretty big. It's been holding that for years. The weekly, draw a 2 line all the way down. So you have this 2 line, which is very important on this stock. See here, 2009, it did go, where did this go? Like 50 cents. But it's held up well in 13 pretty much, 19, 20, and it's become an important zone in this stock. All right, so the daily, this came all the way down 750, right to the 2 zone. And then look at this, right up here, 7, crashed in 2019, tried to bounce again, another bounce, but the highs have been getting lower and lower. So we're at now. Get this right on the 2 line. Come on, 2. There we go. And then here we are. See, November, like all these stocks, everything's moving. You can see patterns. See, there's patterns in stock. The stock market was down. Everything's down. Probably the small caps not as good. Everything was getting crushed. So small caps are making a huge turnaround now. So you can see this. This came up, right from the 2 line, just above. Bounced to 3, bounced, came back to 250 and really took off. So right now we're at 375. Where's this going to go? A little gap right here to 4. If we can get over this, it looks like a big line at 4. So it's a big line. And then, you can see each dollar on the stock. But yeah, the ultimate low is 2 right now. And then you have, as the low is getting higher, so this 250, pull back. This might come back to the 325, 3 line, which would be very important on this. So this looks like a pretty good move on this to the long side, and it could keep going. Excuse me. All right, we got TLGT next stock. This is Intelligent Incorporated, 12 million float, short growth 690%, market cap 22 million. 1% insider zone, 10% institutions. They have a lot of debt, 201 million. Enterprise value is almost 200 million. Oh, just hit my mic. They engage in development, manufacture, market of topical and branded generic and injectable pharmaceutical products. Pharmaceutical over the counter, cosmetic markets. It was founded by Jane E. Hager in 1977, headquarters in Buena, New Jersey. Not much buys or sells. Let's take a look at FinViz. Minus 47 million income, sales 51 million, float 21 million. No news on this. December, I'm looking, nothing back here. There's nothing at all going on with this. So it sells its products in the United States, Canada. What else is here? It says here, national chain drugstores, wholesalers, distributors. All right, so that's not much going on with this. This needs like a COVID pump, that's for sure. So we have back here 1984. Wow, the stock's been around that long. Unless it changed its name or something. Probably did something like that. This was as high as 300, but they must have had a split here. Yeah, there's a split. Only one split. Well, anyway, it came down 2000. It was hanging pretty much 20 to like 79 cents for about 7 years. Well, 2000 to 13, over 13 years. And it finally moved 2013 really moved high to 120, but there was a split, whatever it was. Then it came crashing down. The weekly, you can see here that big run up 2014 and chopped for years, big peaks and valleys. And we came down 2018. And then here we are now. So let's take a closer look. Here we are. Hey now. So June, this went down. Then you went to 11. Came all the way down January to, just above 2 to 5. And you had this big wedge again. Look at the falling wedge. Huge wedge here to here. And what do you see? Wide, wide, tighter, tighter. We're getting tighter. So we went to the 50-cent line. And this one here. And you have, it looks like it's almost a reverse head and shoulders. There's no real head here, but look at this. This is like the big head, shoulder, shoulder. And now we're going to go up. I have my suspicions on this that we're going higher. This has been dead. No news, kind of strange. Why wouldn't they put out a press release? Why don't they get in the COVID space? I would put out a COVID headline like that, make the stock pop. Even if they're not developing it like right away, just say something COVID. You know what I mean? So here we go. Look at the one line, big one line. Try to break here, 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 and here we are. The low's getting higher. Um, 55 cents. You can see it all the way up. And we've been hovering around this one line. We're overbought now. It's going to come back a little bit for another breakup possible. Then I'm drawing that 50-cent line, which is huge. See that? Here's your 50-cent line. And here is the $1 line. So back and forth, the wedge, we're out. Now we have an ascending triangle. The low's getting higher, and there is the high we're at right now, 1. Now where could this go? Once this gets over 150, you had a big drop here, that waterfall. I'm looking for 1 plus the 250. That would be a big range here. Nice move. Now, if we get above, you want it to stay above that one level and become support, or else, 75.50, just go back quarter, quarter. That's what's going to do. But I like how this is going. See this? Doesn't come out right away. A lot of these wedges, they'll come out right away. This didn't. Sort of going sideways, big volume here. When you see a volume, it's like a precursor to move. This didn't move. Something's up. They're just not going to put big volume down there. It's probably accumulation. Someone thought it was going to go up then, but it didn't. All these $1 stocks. People know how to play this. So keep that. TLGT looks like no press release recently. Something is up with this stock. You can tell. And longer term, this could pop. Who knows? If they come out with COVID news, they should give me $1 million. I bet they do something like that. But we'll see. All right, so that's it. Please subscribe to Mike Kim Trades on YouTube and hit the like button. The more the likes go up, I get more feedback on my account here. Not my account, my YouTube channel. I'm getting tired. It's been a long day. Trade referrals is trade ideas on my link. Twitter, Mike Frank 007. TikTok, Mike Frank III. Instagram, Mike Frank 98. And Stock Twits, Mike Kim Trades. That is it. Have a good night, everybody. Peace.